poll question going on this Meowie Monday. Boop. Boop. Bit of a tiring Monday. First day back with the little children. Being with 50 kids is a lot. Yeah, kid. What's up, kid? You a good kidders? Hello there, Izzy girl. I hope you're doing well. You back to school yourself, Izzy girl? I think you said you're middle teen, something like that. Hello there, Bruce. I hope you're doing well. You get back to the cat cafe today, Bruce? Good evening there, Pat. Hope you're doing well on this Monday. John, hi. Betty, hi. Hope everybody's doing well. Izzy, you're not yet. You start at the end of next month. Okay. I hope you have a good year as time goes on. Bruce, you went to the kitties and they were glad to see you. Awesome. You have any adoptions today? Speaking of cats, we saw plenty of, or not cats, kids. Saw plenty of kids there today. I'll be in 3 different classrooms throughout the school year, so that's going to be rough, I think, but I'm up for it. Pat, you're just watching the Yankees. Okay. Cat's all fed and content. Good to hear. Must be a Yankee fan there, Pat. Do you live up in New York, Pat, if you don't mind me asking? Of course, you don't have to say, but totally up to you. Don't really follow sports too much myself anymore, but being from Arizona, I did follow all the local Arizona teams, and I can still remember when the Diamondbacks played the Yankees back in the 2001 World Series and beat the Yankees. I think everybody was a Diamondback fan, unless they were a Yankee fan that year. Pat, you live in the Staten Island area? Awesome. Bruce, you're talking about the St. Louis Cardinals or the Arizona Cardinals? I'm assuming the St. Louis Cardinals. I hope everybody had a good weekend that wasn't on any of my live streams over the weekend. Hello there, Scott. This is one of 9 kitty cats that we have there, Scott. This one is Kit. We'll definitely be in all the, we'll show all the kitties as this hour live stream goes on. John, you're old. The Cardinals used to be in St. Louis. The football Cardinals, yep. Before that, John, they were in Chicago. Yeah, Mimi, I'm sorry, but that kind of nonsense just won't be tolerated. We're going to kick you out altogether. The weekend was quiet for you, Pat. Hey, Scott, our first cat me and my wife had together, her name was Kitty. Our second cat me and my wife had together, her name was Kitten. Original names, right? And then our third cat we had together was Zelda. So, hi, Orange. Here's another little buddy here. Oh, this is our orange tabby. This is Mr. Tang. Mr. Tang doesn't necessarily get along with Kit, or Kit doesn't really get along with Tang, I should say. She's a bossy female, and Tang is just a easygoing male tabby. You can see he's kind of looking Right now he's looking, he's like eyeballing Kit. You can see it in his eyes. You can't really see Kit, but he's like, I'm gonna stay away. If anybody happens to be new to this live or new to myself, my name is Adam, aka Cattainment. We got 9 cats here. We just kind of showcase during this hour-long live stream. If you have any kitties, let us know. If you want to say hello, feel free to. If you have any kitty questions, let me know. Between myself and some of the other cat folk that are on here, we could probably help you out if you were interested in that. Bruce, yep, Denver Bronco fan. Hello there, Loot Jacobs. You're obsessed with cats, oh my God, help. Yeah, me too, Jacob, hence we got 9, so I can't really help you too much because, you know, I also have that, that catitis. Let me get a little toy out. Hello there, Rima. I hope you're doing well. Yep, John, you're a Redskins fan. You never call them the Commanders. I'm with you, John. I understand. I'm looking for a particular toy. These cats, they hide their toys well. We get them out, we play with them, and then it's like they're gone. You have no idea what happens to them. Rima, you're doing good? Awesome. Let's kind of go over here to some of these old ladies. See what they're up to. Hi, Ozus. This is old Zelda. Zelda's our 19-year-old gray tab, or not gray tabby, tabby. Pat, you have a tuxedo with you right now, a male tuxedo kitty. You squeezed him into a box 2 sizes too small. They love those boxes, yes. Yes, they do. Hello there, Nikki. I hope you're doing well. Are most siblings? No, Nikki, we only have 2 that are siblings. Let me show them to you. So we have Tiny here, our female tuxedo, who is the sister to Mr. Tang over here. They were in a foster group of about 5 that we fostered about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, and we wound up having bringing these 2 into our group. Maesty, hello. Glad that you love those kitties also. Awesome to hear. Pat, is Nikki considered a calico? I'm not sure who Nikki is. Pat, I don't have a Nikki myself. I'm kind of make my way back over here. Nikki, you have a tuxedo also? Awesome. Do you have just one tuxedo, Nikki? Or a few of them? John, they're amazing. Yeah, John. So the other 3 cats that were in that foster group that we had, there was just a straight up black kitty named Shadow, and then there were a couple of tabbies that looked like Zelda kind of named Starsky and Hutch. Which Pat, this one here, the calico. This is the baby. If you're talking about the baby, Pat. Yeah, she is a calico. You can tell with the tricolor, right? The white, the white, the black, and the blackish brown, and the kind of, I guess, kind of orange almost. But yep, she is a calico. Masty, buy a ragdoll kitty. Maybe one day. We might have a kitty that's got a little bit of more hair to them, but we like our domestic short hairs. Ragdolls are a lot of work, a lot of brushing. Although one day we would like to buy a, or have a Norwegian forest cat would be, I think, pretty cool, or a, maybe a blue Russian, perhaps. Our old Zelda, though, is getting along pretty well. Pat, I've never had a male calico, no. I've seen a couple of male calicos when I was working in animal hospitals, but male calicos are incredibly rare. Usually you only see about 1 out of every 3,000. Calicos are male, so very rare indeed. Rima, you miss Zelda? Well, she's right here. I got the baby who's getting a little bit of jealous. Jealous like she normally does. Masty, give you a reason why you like cats. Well, I can give you more than one reason, but one simple reason why I love cats is cats rule and dogs drool. On a more serious note, though, I believe cats are incredibly underappreciated and undervalued animals. I feel like there's a lot of hate and a lot of myth and a lot of nonsense out there about cats. Pat, you're interested in a Bengal kitty or a Maine Coon? Pat, I've heard Bengal kitties, they're very energetic. I had a boss of mine had a couple of Bengal kitties. Like Pat, also cats are so much more independent. I completely agree with you on that, Pat. For the most part, unless the cat has like some kind of medication where they need to take daily, you can leave cats also for a couple of days and they'll be perfectly fine. They're not going to tear up your home like a dog would or some other animals would. Tranquil, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Izzy, yes, and that's why your mom won't let you have one. She thinks they're evil. Yeah, Izzy girl, I'm sorry about that. Your mom sounds like she might need a little bit of education on the greatness of kitties. Hello there, Haley. I hope you're doing well. Your cat is laying next to you, and your hand is on her. I see. Can I scratch his ear? I'll scratch Zelda's ear. Although she's more of a chin kitty, so I'm going to kind of get her chin. Another thing, a lot of cats are very affectionate. It's usually, and I hate to say this, but I will say it regardless, because you know me, I'm going to be real about this kind of stuff. It's usually stupid humans or humans that just don't know any better that need to be educated on cats, not the other way around. Pat, yes, they need to get the right gen for a Bengal third or fourth domestic. Haley, your kitty is a chin cat. If anybody happens to be new to this channel, I do, by the way, my name is Adam, aka Catattainment. We got these 9 kitty cats. This channel is all about just sending love for our kitties, advocating, educating, inspiring, and motivating for them. Hello there, Alan Williamson. I hope you're doing well on this Meowie Monday. Hope things are going well up with you up there in New York. I think you're in New York, Alan, if I remember correctly. Nick, cats are good people. I completely agree. Pat, are male cats more affectionate than female cats? So, Pat, my experience as far as that goes, out of our 9 cats that we currently have, we have 6 females and we have 3 males. And absolutely, our male cats are more affectionate in my experience than our female kitties. Why that is, to be honest with you, I don't know. I think after they get neutered, Pat, they seem to just mellow out, in my experience. Rima, and they all know that cats like their own benefits. Izzy girl, her old friend, cat didn't like her, and she was mean to her, so that's why she would give her away. Okay. Masty, give me your picture, your cat, then I will draw it. Well, Masty, if you want to become subscribed to the channel, send me a comment, and I can do that if you're interested. Hello there, Pookie. I hope you're doing well today. Again, if anybody is interested in subscribing to the channel, feel free to. It's totally up to you. Also, if anybody ever wants to donate to the channel or become a channel member, I like to say this every so often, feel free to. You don't have to. Again, totally up to you. But do know this, though. Every dime that this channel makes does not go to me. It goes to, I'm going to be sending all that money out to cat shelters, cat charities, cat rescue groups, stuff like that. Every single dime of it will go to help cats in need. As of right now, the channel, through kind donations and channel memberships, we are at about $35 or so for the month of July. Hopefully each month we'll get a little bit more, but I won't talk about that anymore. Haley, you love your cats to death, yep. Your cat is licking your hand. Speaking of cats that lick their hand, let's go check out Pandora. Hello there, Melinda. Hope you're doing well. Tranquil, you have your opinion on the male-female and which is most loving. Your experience is both. Well, I don't know, Tranquil. I just don't. I don't know. Maybe it's just us. Our females just tend to be a little bit more territorial. Not territorial. That's not the right word. Our females just tend to be a little bit more bossy. I will say. Now you got Miracle though, and Miracle seems like a bossy cat, Tranquil. Is that true? I can't. Y'all are looking at Pandora right now. She's stretching out saying, hello, humans. I hope you're doing well. John Austin, you just donated a bunch of canned cat food to your local cat cafe. Good to hear, John. I'm sure they'll appreciate that, and that'll definitely feed some of those kitties. Hello there, Rev. I hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you on and off the platform. Haley, we have a girl and a boy kitty cat and they don't get along. That's not that uncommon. How old are they, Haley, if you don't mind me asking? Melinda, you just got soda on you. Oh, well, sorry about that, Melinda. Hopefully it don't stain or anything. Tranquil, Miracle is very bossy. Yeah, he seems like the bossy kind. Tranquil, how is the little one doing, Tranquil? The little, your little newest addition. Haley, the boy is 2 or 3, and the other one is 10. So, Haley, that's probably the difference on why they don't get along. You have basically a kitten still, and then you have whatchamacallit. Then you have kind of like a senior. So the senior probably has nothing, wants nothing to do with the kitten, and the kitten basically wants to play. So the little one needs a lot of playtime, a lot of toys and stuff like that, and the older one just needs like some security that they're not being replaced, because sometimes they do think that. I believe. Linda, you're dying of laughter. Pat, good to see you. I hope you take care, friend. Have yourself a wonderful night also, and we'll see you on the next time, whenever that might happen. Tranquil, she is doing great. Good. Playing with her toy right now. Awesome, Tranquil. It is nice to kind of watch your videos, Tranquil, just to kind of see her journey through her new life. Good to see. John, you'll say that Bitsy Belle is very affectionate with you, but definitely doesn't put up with the other boy cats here, even her brother. Which one is her brother again, John? Is that Ravenpoe? Haley, you're petting the older kitty. What is the older kitty's name, Haley? And what is the younger kitty's name, if you don't mind? It's her man. Okay. Yeah, John, it's so many cat channels, not so many cat channels, it's so many cats, you kind of lose, like, who's who again? Sometimes I forget my own kitty's names, and it's like, hey, you cat, come here. No, not really. Just sometimes you do, though. That's right. That's right. I remember you telling me that, Haley. Okay, so it was Ro and then Mickey, like Mickey Mouse, right? Melinda, your cat ran away. I'm sorry to hear that. Did that happen today? Hi, baby. Are you getting jealous because Pandora's giving me some attention and you don't like it? All right, let's go see Max. Rima, if you're here still. Oh, yeah, you are. I know you're a Max fan, Rima. Hopefully, Max is in the closet and not under. No, he's under the bed, unfortunately. So let me go turn on the camera. Get on the floor here. Maximus. Max. Max is not wanting any kind of attention. He's like, no, sorry, human. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. I just want to sleep, though. Hey, Max. Did I toss that little pom-pom at you? People want to say hello, Maximus. Yeah, Rima, Max is... Oh, hi, Kit. Yes, you can see Kit's fur. It's looking well, right? It's very... coat is nice, but Kit, you gotta move your little butt a little bit. Max is normally either under the bed or... Hi again, Kit. Or sometimes he's up with the old ladies. And then we got Shiny Eyes over here, Yoda. This is one of the rare times. Normally I have Yoda and Tang, or one or the other, in another room, but they all decided they all wanted to be in this room tonight while Rosemary is out and about. Hi, Kit. Let me see if I can get off the floor first. Let me see if I can get some of them out of from underneath the bed. Shake some treats. Zelda. Zelda. I know Tang likes his treats. We'll give you all a couple. I'm not getting the bed kitties underneath though. They're still like, no, you're not gonna get us. I don't know what kind of treats you all give, but this is one of the treats that we have. Whisker Lickens. We have another one. I can't think of it. See if I can open this up with one hand though. It's a bit tricky. See how quickly Orange eats his treats. Yeah, it's one down, Orange. See, Orange actually chews them, so it takes a little bit longer. Yeah, my wife is saying greeny catnip flavor. The baby. She ate those up fast. Zelda basically swallows her treats. Oh, no, baby, you had yours. You had yours. Go on. See, Zelda doesn't chew. Zelda just basically swallows her treat in like 2 seconds. She just inhales them. She's like a little vacuum cleaner when it comes to these. All right, that's enough for now. Let's head over here for a moment to Tine Tine. Who always likes to be in her bin. Remo, I'm not gonna... I know they'll eat it, but you can't really see it, so I would just rather feed the kitties that y'all can see and that you can listen to. That's you, Melinda. You love food? What kind of food do you love, Melinda? Anything in particular? Like, do you have like a favorite type of food? Yes, Tiny is definitely the most odd name because, you know, she's like 17 pounds nearly, and she got to lose a little weight. And she just loves just hanging in this bin. Kit used to hide during these live streams, but I think she's warmed up to y'all, which is good. Melinda mac and cheese, awesome. Barbecue for you, John. Any kind of cheese in particular, Melinda? I know there's like what, Velveeta cheese, or there's like, like putting like different types of cheeses in it. Haley, you give your kitties temptation mix-ups for the other ones, okay. Catfish for you, Bruce. Smoke pit barbecue for you, Rev. Powder cheese, okay. Yeah, I couldn't really do the fish besides just the tuna. Tuna and albacore, which I guess is a different version of tuna, but other fish just taste like fish too much. I guess that's the point, huh? Tranquil, there's no bad cheese, not even like blue cheese, Tranquil, like those veiny, musty, tangy cheeses. I'm a big cheese fan myself too, but those kind of blue cheese, stuff like that, I can't take, I can't eat. It's a little too much for me. All right. I'm going to let Tiny be. She doesn't like to be on camera usually. She's a little camera shy. So let's go back up here. Oh. See what Mr. Tang is doing. See if the baby will kind of go after him with a hand. I know, you're like, what is this? What is this? That's why I cover myself with this sheet so I don't actually feel her claws. Sometimes the baby, though, has some anger issues, as you can see. Oh, you boobers, I know, it's like a little earthquake coming to get ya. You don't know what to do about it. Now, if I didn't have these sheets under my hand protecting me from her teeth, yeah, she'd be putting some holes into my hand, because she bites down hard. But this is one way of kind of like safely playing with her. But she does kind of got that nutty look going on. It's like, don't you all love when you try to make your bed with cats? And inevitably, a few of them get underneath the sheets as you're trying to make it. Being all helpful, of course. Yes, I know. I feel those teeth, honey. You're just looking nutty, baby. You got that calico nut look on your face right now. I know I'm playing with your toe. You don't like it. The young kitty likes being carried around. A lot like a little baby, huh? Rima, do we sleep with all of them? Well, no, I will put it this way, Rima. Probably about 4 or 5 of them, though, do wind up in various parts of the bed. They kind of have their spots during the night, I will say. Yeah, if that's you're on a seafood diet, you see it and you eat it. I understand that. Hey, kid. Melinda, you miss the kitties? You can virtually adopt these kitties. I can't imagine my life or my wife's life without having cats. We may not have like these bigger numbers like for, like for a long time, but eventually, we will probably always have kitties in our lives of some kind. Haley, why do cats not like when you touch them on their back feet? I'm assuming you're talking like the paws. It's a very sensitive, potentially ticklish area, I would assume, Haley. It's kind of like yourself, Haley. You probably don't like necessarily being touched on your feet because maybe it tickles. What is it, boobers? Even though the baby's 13, she's still got some energy in her. And she can definitely still play like a little kitten sometimes, like a little goofball. Hi, Tiny. Am I getting you out with the little worm? But now that since Tiny is out of her tote, you can kind of see her chunkiness. Melinda, you got scratched on your eye. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully you're okay. Zeus, I always like to see if Zelda likes to play, but it's like, no, I just want to sleep. Hello there, Benny. Happy to see your channel is growing on a healthy rate. Oh, well, that's good, I guess. I'm happy to see that also that it's growing on a slower rate. Quality over quantity for me nowadays. Your cats hate you. Why is that, Melinda? The younger cat has two front paws, and the leg is gray, and the front of the hand is white. Oh, okay. Rima, cats are crazy the most of the time, at least our cats, except for when they're on live streams. They seem to mellow out quite a bit. Let me see if Yoda might be interested in this little toy. I'm going to go back under again. Another message is in for review. What's somebody saying now? Can someone subscribe? Yeah. Melinda, we don't really do too many self-promotions on here. I will, though, say, Kit, you want to move your butt? I will say, though, Melinda, if you hang out here during this live stream, I will shout out everybody who is in the live stream. That's as close as, like, self-promotion that I will kind of allow on here. Hello there, Judy. I hope you're doing well. It's nothing personal, Melinda, but I don't like my live streams to basically become, people trying to get subs. I'm not into that kind of thing. That's just me. Kit, hi, you gotta move your butt. But Melinda, though, I will say, if you want to send me like a comment on one of my videos, I can give you some advice on how to do stuff like that. But not here, though. But just send me a comment, Melinda, on one of my videos, and I can definitely do a back and forth with you on helping you out, for sure. If that sounds something that you might be interested in, just let me know. And if not, no worries. Hi, Maximus. That's about as much as I'm gonna get out of Max, and unfortunately Kit is blocking Yoda. Alright. Oh, hi Tang. Were you watching me? Was I making a fool out of you there? Benny or Beanie, how many cats do we have? We have 9. And which one is the youngest? The one you're looking at right now is 3. And that little tuxedo there is 3 also. Those are siblings. And then our oldest one right there is, make sure the camera is better, is Zelda, and she's 19. Tranquil, you were glad you had a strong enough signal to live stream. Awesome to hear. Hope you're doing well with those. Hey, Kit. We're gonna hang out with who's that? We're gonna hang out with these 8 for about a few more minutes, and then we're gonna go downstairs and we're gonna hang out with our special needs Rosemary Kitty. Beanie, yes, we do have 9. We've had up to 13 at one point in time, like in our house with fosters. But we are those crazy cat people that you hear about. We're all about those kitties. John, you do well. Tranquil, in your last video with Miracle, climbed up to the tree. Awesome. Tranquil, you're happy that you enjoy it. Always feel awkward when live streaming. Yeah, it takes a little time to get used to comfortable, I guess, with that. Tranquil. Haley, your cat is looking at your cats. Melinda, absolutely. Feel free to talk about your cat names or mention your kitty names. Absolutely, that's encouraged. Hi. What's up, Tine Tine? You looking crazy. Beanie, you had 7 at one point in time. I guess they must have passed on over the years. We definitely know how that feels. Yeah, Tiny has that look to her. We got the baby here who's wanting to take a nap apparently in the dresser. That's a semi-common occurrence for these kitties. Hi there, hi. I hope you're doing well. Don't worry, you just sold all? Or were they like kittens or something, Beanie? I'm guessing. I will keep an eye on the baby. Kind of somewhat of a funny story, because it turned out okay. Our oldest calico named Kitty, she would commonly go into the dresser also, this exact dresser, and she would eventually she wound herself on the opposite side, like the back side of the dresser, and we had to take the dresser apart to get her out. The silly little cat. Your father thought it was the way too expensive for all. Beanie, yes, having so many kitties can definitely be expensive for sure. Melinda, 1 is Lily, 2 is Max, awesome like our Maximus. 3 is Rose Gold. 4 is Rose Mary, 2 names. And then 5 is Tux. Awesome. You coming out, baby? No foolishness tonight. John, your place is about halfway cleaned up for now. All the styrofoam pieces and debris from the building of the cat wall. Next video is on the 1st, Raven Poe's 4th birthday. A happy pre-birthday there, Raven Poe. I'll definitely check that out on the weekend, John. Picture's getting a little grainy there. Let me try to fix it. Beanie, the last cat is also the first cat I got here is... Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about trying to pronounce that, because I'm going to butcher that. So I'll try to stay away from the litter boxes as much as I can, but you know, having 9 cats, we do have plenty of litter boxes. Melinda, your birthday is August or the 24th of August. Okay, well, happy pre-birthday there also, Melinda, for yourself. All right, let's go swing down with Rosemary. So if y'all want to say goodbye to Zelda, Max, Yoda, Kit, Tiny, the baby, who am I missing? Yoda, if I may have said Yoda already. Kit, Pandora. That's what I mean. Sometimes I forget our cats' names because there's so many of them. Judy got to 104 degrees with the heat index today. That's terrible. Benny, your birthday was July the 4th. Well, happy post-birthday there. You got the same birthday as America. All right, Pandora. Let's go downstairs. Let's see if Rosemary is outside. Maybe Rosemary is in her sink. Looks like the door is closed, so she must be by her. Yep. She says, "Hi, humans. It is I." The crazy little sink dweller. Although right now I'm just cruising. Melinda, which one is the first one? If you mean like the first one for my wife and I, it would be Zelda is the oldest, so she was one of the original 3, if that's what you're asking. The first one that I ever had was a cat named, well, growing up I had quite a few. Probably Lillian would have been my cat that my mom had, but I didn't really count her as our kitty. 7 and 8, very original names. 7 was a tuxedo, 8 was a Russian blue, or Seal Point Siamese. Hi, honey. You have many litter boxes, yes, Trinkle, I'm sure. Let me see if I can get a little something for Rosemary. I don't know if she's really going to do anything with any of these toys, but hello there, Raymond. I hope you're doing well. Rima, I should. Oh, hi. You want to do something with this? You're like, nah, not really. Beanie, do your cats jump on the table when cooking? And if so, it's annoying or just... for the most part, we don't say anything. These are cats and they own the house, basically. So we just kind of live here with them. So we don't get annoyed. Now, there are occasions, like tonight, Rosemary was trying to get into the kitchen when my wife was cooking her chicken. And Rosemary wanted to kind of get into the pot with the chicken. So we had to kind of keep her away from that. Melinda, can you tell me something? You can. I know, you're like, I don't really care about that. It's not something I am interested in. How about this? Just a little bit of water. Are you interested in any water today? Melinda, your cat Rose Gold has kittens. Oh, awesome. What kind of kittens are they, and what do you plan on doing with them? Fostering them for a little bit, or seeing if other people want to? Not in your ear, honey. You goofy cat. Yes, John, Rosemary was trying to kind of climb into the pan while they were being cooked. Rosemary's special like that. She's really food crazy. Yep, and you're gonna give one to me? Okay, well, I mean, I guess the more the merrier. It is kind of a funny thing. I already have my new work. I work at an elementary school, those who may not know, and new to me the elementary school is. And you stand up in front of the whole staff and everything, and you just introduce yourself and you tell them some fun fact. And I was just telling them that we have 9 cats, and basically later that day I had a few people saying, "Do you want a 10th cat?" And I'm like, "Well, at the moment, not at the moment, no. But I couldn't turn down if some serious situation was going on." Judy, you've had cats that would jump on the table, but the ones that you have now never gotten onto the table or the counter. Yeah, I know there's some controversy or some really heated debate when it comes to cats on counters. I did a short on it a long time ago, and I got some pretty funny comments from people that were like having a heart attack because I was having, these cats on my own counters. It's like, hey, if you don't want to do that in your home, feel free, have at it, but this is like our home, and we're gonna do what we want. Melinda, you have to give me in 2 months, but I can't. Okay. Judy, to answer your question, are we going to stay in North Carolina at the moment? I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. It's a possibility, but I still think Arizona probably is going to be where we're going to wind up going for various reasons. But Arizona is where my family is also, so that could be a problem. Bruce, you think you should get it the way they came to you? I don't know. I don't think so, Bruce. It's not really for me, Bruce. It's more so they have a sister. They have a sister who has a cat that had kittens, and they were asking me of some like foster or rescue groups that might come to take them, to provide the proper care and all that stuff for them. So I think I definitely will look into that. John, your cat's jump sleepy, okay. Judy, oh yeah, people didn't like it when your other cats used to get up, especially their older sister, but like you said, it isn't their house, exactly. Benny, this is Rosemary. She is a she. She is adjusting life without me, so it's a little bit of she's adjusting life without me being at home all the time. So she's struggling a little bit with that. She's having some withdrawal symptoms. She's got her little crooked tail there, as you can see. Hello there, Remarkable. I hope you're doing well. And it never did bother you? Yeah. I don't know, Tranquil. I don't know if people get so upset about cats being on another person's counter in their own home. People always say, oh, well, they're dirty. They're dirty animals. I mean, look, they use the litter box, and they're filthy, and they got poop and pee on them. And it's like, have you ever heard of cats grooming themselves? Have you ever heard of that? Because they do a lot of it. They spend like half their waking hours just licking themselves, number one. Number two, they have antibacterial, antimicrobial, one other thing in their tongue, so they do have some properties that clean themselves properly. And number three, if you're that worried about it, then just clean your counters after the fact. It's pretty simple. All right, what's the message now? They're idiots. Yeah, I disagree. Or I agree with you there, Benny. I don't want to say idiots, but they're definitely not educated, I will say. Izzy Girl, do you ever take a kitty to school with you? I would love to, Izzy Girl, but I can't. They're not going to allow that. I think Rosemary would get a kick out of the first graders that I'm with, but she probably would hiss and scratch them and growl at them, and they'd all be afraid of her, and she'd be the queen. She would control that classroom very nicely. Benny, dogs poop and pee anywhere? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Tranquil, you never got sick from a cat. You've had cat for 44 years. I'm with you, Tranquil. I've never gotten any kind of illness from kitties. Never, probably never will, more than likely. And if anything, you know, us humans can get our cats sick through various things. Not keeping a clean home. Doesn't have to be perfect, and it can be old, but, you know, as long as it's clean, you're in good shape. Remarkable, you might dying. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you might be dying. I hope you're not. Judy, you never gotten sick from a cat or a dog either? Yeah, me neither. And, you know, I've been scratched plenty of times, so I've never had like cat scratch fever or anything like that, at least that I'm aware of. So, Tranquil, you've gotten diseases from people, yes. Cough, cough, flu, flu, cold, cold. Hi, honey. Benny, what cat is the most rude, or was? I think Pandora can be pretty rude. She likes to knock things off, like the counters and the tables and stuff like that. She pretty much every night tries to knock our cell phones off of our nightstands. So I think that's kind of rude-ish. John, you like your tenants very much. They let their dog pee in the lawn, which causes brown patches everywhere. And at least the dog poops away off in the woods. Remarkable, because you woke up feeling like I was in labor, even though I'm a man. Okay, Remarkable. I'd be careful with some of your comments. If you continue with those type of comments, Remarkable, I might have to talk to you outside or put you on a timeout just to let you know. I don't want silliness going on here. It's not going to be tolerated in these lives. Just an FYI for you. Judy, you had a dog since I was 10 and a cat since you were 12. So that's a long time, Judy. And you don't have to say your age, Judy, but that's a long time then, I would imagine. Raymond, when I was a kid, you caught ringworm from a kitty. Other than that, never caught anything, and you had kitties all your life, and you'd be 50. Awesome. Pandora has changed lately. Yes, she has, Rima. When she had her thyroid disease, she was very mopey and just slept and didn't move around much, and she's getting her Pandora energy back, which is what we want. Remarkable, okay, sorry, no worries. I'm just letting you know. Just, you know, I'm just letting you know. Tranquil, you appreciate that. No worries. You're welcome. Did any of your cats ever caught and brought in an animal? We had one that escaped a screened-in porch. She didn't pull. She broke through a screened-in porch, and she ran and got a squirrel and killed a squirrel. And that's Kit. So, but nobody else though. I mean, besides like, you know, little bugs like little spiders or a little, you know, fly or something like that. But no, we don't have like our kitties have like rats or you know, bring us rats or birds or anything like that, because they're all inside. So Benny, you had a bird was caught. Yeah, they'll bring those presents for you. You know, they'll bring them up as a token of appreciation. You're gonna try to search what kind of bird it is, okay? John, you already know about your wildcat story. Yep, we do. You're very fortunate, John. I'm glad that you didn't lose your arm off of that. Okay, Melinda, you do what you got to do on that end. Not John, Bruce, your orange tabby brought home a live squirrel home. Oh, interesting. Bruce, is that, and again, Bruce, I'm so sorry, I always forget these names. Is that a kitty that you have now? Is that, it's not Oreo. Is it Randy? I'm hoping that I'm right, that it's Randy. I think it's right. Randy sounds like an orange tabby name. Rosemary's kind of just munching away. Yeah, okay, it was Randy, okay. Yeah, I'm old and my memory sometimes slips, but so glad to know that I remember some things. Rima, your kitty was bringing home live mice. Huh. Are they trying to tell you something, Rima? That maybe they just want mice for their meals? Maybe like those frozen mice you can like buy at the grocery store, or not the grocery store, like at a pet store or something. I wonder. Benny, it was either a house sparrow or a black-capped something. Dan Cubius. What was that? That was a tiny little meow meow. Now, I will say at one point in time, we did have a couple of birds, or at least one bird, fly into an old house we used to live in, and we had to run all over the place to catch it before the cats caught it. And thankfully, we caught it before the cats caught it. And then we had a bunch of little birds in our garage at one point in time. That's about as close as these cats have come to birds. Not Rosemary, though, because she wasn't around. Is this your food, honey? He says, yes, open it up. I want my food now. Melinda, in your area, you hear some thunder? You got like a storm coming in? I think Rosemary, because she can't hear, I think she's got like better smelling, like more strong smelling than some of the other kitties. Because she's, compensating for her lack of hearing. There. Watch it spin, honey. You want to check out here? You need some light bulbs. Your birthday is now canceled. Huh. Judy, yeah, person could be a little young. I don't like to, ask ages and stuff like that. Hopefully they have responsible parents, but, we are living in 2024 and responsible parenting, I'm not so sure sometimes. I will say. Sometimes I feel like I say things that might get me into trouble, but it's like, oh well, what are you going to do? Are you searching there, honey? Hello there, Icon. I hope you're doing well. Okay, well, as long as your mom lets you, then, I can't say much. Well, I mean, I can do things, but, as long as you don't be too silly, you'll have your warnings, and then you'll have your adioses. Icon, yep, I'm doing well. Icon, first day of school with all the little munchkins. And, what am I trying to say? All the little munchkins, and it was interesting. I'm like in 3 classrooms, so I like support 3 teachers, so it's like 50 some odd kids, which is like, whew, quite a bit. Benny, that's an interesting question. What do you think is the acceptable age to be on the internet? Gosh, in all honesty, at least like 12. And then I think parental settings should be, should be enforced type of thing. And to be honest with you, because, you all have probably seen, if you're on a live stream, and I got to get going soon here, but if you're on a live stream and if you swipe up past the live stream, you'll go into other people's live streams, right? And I think everybody's had this situation happen before. What am I going to say? There are some very, I think, not appropriate live streams that are going on. And the crazy thing, there's like no age restriction stuff. There's nothing. It's like YouTube. As long as it's bringing in clicks and money for YouTube, YouTube doesn't care. John, 15, you're hard. I was gonna say 18 for a moment. I'm like, that might be a little too rough. But anyways, it's time for me to go. This hour has gone quick, as almost they always have. I'm gonna just thank everybody for being here. Raymond, 100%. Yeah, I have some, I think some common sense thinking. I think for the most part, and some crazy thinking when it comes to cats. But anyways, Beanie, or Benny, Raymond, Rima, Judy, Remarkable, John, Tranquil, Icon, Melinda, if you're still in here. Bruce. If I forgot somebody, my apologies. Again, as always, adopt an older cat if you can. Hug your kitties. Always advocate for your folks, for your cats, I do mean. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. God bless. And until then, you can see Rosemary, who's eyeing my wife, who's doing something. So anyways, y'all take care.